T-shirts. Ha! Hey, this is the Tree of Woe show. I forgot how to do it. Oh well. This is July 2nd, 2012 review. Make sure to go ahead and click that subscribe up there. Thanks. Anybody that knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we're beefing with him.
We're beefing right now. But yeah, before we get started, shout out to Ryan Ukulele.
Or Ukulele.
RYANUKELELE. Made the new background for our thing. It fits. Thanks. Shout out to you. We waited and waited for the first time that someone would say, hey, I made this for you. We'd say, ha ha ha, we did it.
We had Colby since the old YouTube.
Yeah. So that never got readjusted, but that was our first one. So we're on our second background. It's almost been a year. So Colby got a lot of use out of that thing.
Yeah, he did.
Even when it didn't fit, we still, hey.
What we're gonna do?
We still loved it. Yeah, it was sick. But anyway, so shout out to you for making that. Thank you. And we got to 600 subscribers. Yeah. Took way too long. What are you guys doing? Just kidding.
We should be at 1,000 by now.
We should be at 400,000 trillion. Yeah. Anyways, let's kick into Raw.
Yeah, let's do that.
John Cena comes out, talks about the Money in the Bank match. You know the gig. You know he didn't quite know what he was getting into last week, and he got a rude awakening. So now he's more prepared or whatever. And out comes the Yes Man, Daniel Bryan. He comes out and talks about, hey, I don't care if you win the Money in the Bank match or not, because I'm going to win the title. So even if you do win it, I'm going to be your challenge.
And you're going to be the first person to ever cash in the briefcase and lose.
And Cena said, yeah, you know I am, right? Like, I've read the script. Like, you kidding me?
Yeah.
You know how it goes.
Yeah, if you had a kid that's wearing my shirt to bed, not yours.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, he just comes out and talks about that. And then Punk comes out and is like, oh, Cena's like, I know someone that disagrees. And Punk's like, I know a lot of people that disagree. I disagree. Jerry Lawler disagrees. This side of the arena, that side of the arena, that side of the arena, that side of the arena.
Do you disagree?
Yes!
Does Memphis disagree?
Yes!
Does LeBron James disagree?
I don't know if LeBron knows what's happening in the WWE universe, but if he did, yes!
No, LeBron's down.
LeBron has been on like 4 times, so yeah, he's made little sneak appearances. Cameos, that's the word I'm looking for. But yeah, so Punk just gets everyone to chant, and he's like, stop saying my catchphrases! And Jericho comes out and says, hey, you should not be worried about that. Everyone steals my stuff. You just got to get more stuff to work with. And he spits off every catchphrase he has. Ever be the same again. And shut the hell up. And they talked about best in the world, all that stuff. It was hilarious. He's like, I dare one person to tell me otherwise. Kane comes out and he says just one word. Otherwise.
Because he is a minimalist nihilist now.
But hey, the less he talks, the more I like him. So thumbs up to you. And then the Big Show comes out, and before he gets in the ring or does anything, everyone starts fighting, and someone stood supreme at the end. Super Cena.
No.
Was it?
No.
What? Cena got knocked down? Who on earth could they book to knock down everybody? Oh yeah, whoa.
The guy with the one-punch finisher.
Oh, right, the Big Show, the guy that everyone cares so much about, but for some reason he's like the focal point now.
It's more reaction than Tensai.
Compare him to Tensai, then yeah. But
compare me to Tensai,
I'd get a bit more reaction. All the jobbers that Ryback beats get 8 times the reaction Tensai gets.
You can't do 8 times 0, man.
No, you can, because what happens is you just keep going, and then it builds upon itself, so that it films a base.
I guess Sakamoto is pumped that Ryback's coming out. I mean, that Tensai's coming out.
Yeah, Sakamoto's like, don't.
And then you have 8 guys in the stands.
Not really, because Sakamoto's like, man, I'm about to get punched.
Maybe John Laurinaitis is backstage like,
well, Triple H, he's like, yeah, this is my guy right here.
Oh, it's Johnny Ace's guy.
This is Johnny Ace, whatever. Someone's excited, so yeah. But yeah, anyways, I don't know how we got on Tensai. That's the worst kind of thing to get on topic about. We'll talk about him later. But yeah, so Big Show lays everybody out, and yeah. And then we get 8-man tag action. Primetime players. David Otunga and Cody Rhodes against Kofi Kingston, R-Truth Christian, and Santino Marella. Your boy AW, you can just hear him the whole time just saying, hey, 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 get out of there. Hey.
Make that tag real quick.
Make that tag, though. And finally, he's just like, hey, we don't need this. We out. Primetime players dip out. Cody follows him a little bit after. He's like, all right, screw you, Otunga. You cost me the match on SmackDown. Zhigow, I'm out of here. And then Brodus Clay comes out, and David Otunga says, I'm out of here. And Brodus Clay says, I'm going to throw you right back in.
Boom!
To get the Cobra.
Get that Cobra, son. Most lethal finisher of all time. We got a punch in a Cobra.
So of all the 4 people, Santino gets the pin. And then Otunga takes some finishers. He gets the kill switch. He gets a splash from Brodus Clay. And then they all start dancing in what you called a vignette that we will see later, leading to a Kofi heel turn.
He's gonna complain about always being like booked as the goofy black guy. Like he's out there like a world class wrestler, and he's out there in the back, like behind little kids, all that stuff doing this.
Hey, Mr. Kingston. That's just what happens. So look forward to that as a swerve later.
Swerve.
Then we got your boy Teddy Long, who is the GM for this week of both shows, I'm guessing. I mean, they didn't say Raw and SmackDown, but I think that's how it's always been.
He said it on SmackDown. You should watch SmackDown more often.
Yeah, we don't watch SmackDown.
I watch SmackDown.
You never review it.
Yeah, I don't like reviewing it because I always end up on a sad note because it's always Sheamus broken people to end it.
Yeah, that's true.
No matter what, like if it has like 8 people watching it or 1 billion people, they will have Sheamus with a bro kick.
Unfortunately.
And I don't want to talk about that because it kind of makes me sad.
Mm-hmm.
Teddy Long makes those tag matches.
He does make those tag matches. He's backstage with Del Rio, and Del Rio's like, hey, I was the number 1 contender like a little bit after WrestleMania. I'm never getting that shot. And Teddy says, hey, you are the number 1 contender. At Money in the Bank, you will face Sheamus, but you also have a match next. A Teddy Long surprise. So we go to a commercial, come back. Del Rio comes out. He's getting heat from Texas. Texas was not down.
Well, they were down with what he was trying to do. They gave him a lot of boos.
Yeah, either way, they were just booing. And his opponent was
the most over person in Texas.
Red Sin. I don't know about that, but Red Sin
His
Cara.
reaction was loud.
Red Sin Cara.
Sin Cara Rojo.
Yeah.
Sin Cara Rojo?
Sin Cara Rojo.
Rojo.
But this match never gets started as Del Rio destroys Sin Cara. He comes in and do his slide thing, and Del Rio says, "Pop!" Kick to the face. And he said, hey, shake. No. And he just proceeds to just beat the crap out of him. Outside the ring, arm breaker, saying, oh, how you doing? And Sin Cara said, ow. Ow. So, you know, like you said, maybe they're writing him off.
Maybe, yeah. Well, I mean,
maybe they just realized what I realized.
Well, he's been stale for a while. He needs a little bit of work, so might as well take him away for a while, give him some work somewhere else.
It's never a good sign when you're gone for almost a year and you come back and after 3 appearances you're already stale.
Well, he's
never good.
Well, he's stale because the only thing that changed was his color.
Exactly.
I mean, you know, he's still there's not like a character behind Sin Cara. Like the idea of him being this comic book character only works if he has a storyline in the plot like a comic book has. Comic books aren't fucking picture books. Like I don't know if WWE understands that or not. Like the reason why Sin Cara plateaued reaction wise instead of continuing to rise was because their only storyline you gave him was him versus his mask sharing person, and before that it was nothing, and then after that it was nothing.
And his lights are really annoying.
Yeah, how are you supposed to wrestle?
I can't see. I'm a one man.
How am I supposed to wrestle when I can't see?
I love these lyrics so much. But
You
yeah,
wrestle in the dark.
Del Rio beats up Sin Cara. That's what all happens. And then we get AJ and Daniel Bryan backstage. This was pretty funny. Daniel Bryan ends up bringing her a rose. I'm like, hey, I always cared about you. It was me. It wasn't you. I was just scared of my feelings. She's like, well, this has nothing to do with the fact that I'm the special guest referee, does it? He's like, nope, nothing at all. And what does she do? Bites the rose. She's like, oh,
yeah, the rose.
I am biting on that rose.
So I should be on Cinemax.
That's exactly right. And then the big thing we got all week hyping up that Brock Lesnar, it didn't say Brock Lesnar's camp. It says Brock Lesnar addresses the thing. But that didn't happen. We get Paul Heyman via satellite. And basically he just says that Brock Lesnar will tell Triple H face to face on the 1000th episode of Raw whether he'll accept or not.
And then Triple H wants an exit strategy.
Uh-huh.
You mean like losing and walking off arm in arm with the Undertaker, calling it the end of an era, wasn't a good enough exit strategy for him.
Apparently not. His extra, but I look at this as his extra strategy, but not the way Paul Heyman says it. Paul Heyman's like, because you're gonna get beat so bad, the only way to wrestle again. No. Triple H get hit with 6 pedigrees, pin him, and walk out saying, "I beat the UFC heavyweight champion, and I'm the best fighter of all time."
I want to see him versus Chael Sonnen.
That's what's gonna happen. Who, Triple H or Brock Lesnar?
Anybody?
Anderson Silva, July 7th, Buffalo Wild Wings.
How
Or just my TV stream. But yeah, anyways, so no Brock Lesnar tonight. We'll see him in 3 weeks, I think it is.
Close enough, 23rd.
So I guess that's
3 weeks.
Oh yeah, 3 weeks. So look forward to that. We will finally get to see Bork Laser. But yeah, I mean,
Paul Heyman's good.
I wish I would have seen him, but Paul Heyman he sold it fantastically.
Dude,
got the point across perfect.
Paul Heyman doesn't try to be this cool heel or be like the sassy heel or
just himself.
Yeah, he's Paul Paulie Dangerous. He knows how to get booed because he's seen people get booed. He doesn't need to use gimmicks. He just legitimately wants you to not like him. In a way, kind of like JBL. Except it doesn't work when JBL does it because JBL is really boring.
That was his character. I'm really boring. You're not gonna like me.
Yeah, well, there's something I want you to tune in. I want to see Paul Heyman's guys get. Actually, I love Paul Heyman. I'm a Paul Heyman guy, but I want to see Paul. I want to see the character of Paul Heyman's guys get beat up.
Yeah. Because he sells it perfectly.
Everyone is Bork Laser. Then I don't. Yeah.
I want Bork to destroy everybody.
So this doesn't really work. They should have Paul Heyman with somebody I don't like. They should have Paul Heyman work with Sheamus.
Oh, that'd be perfect for you. Yeah. That'd be money in the bank ladder match.
They should have somebody like Paul Heyman, not Paul Heyman. I like Paul Heyman.
Yeah. But no, like you said, the character Paul Heyman, you'd be like, oh man, this guy just is annoying, but it's what he's supposed to do. Yeah. Then we get mixed tag action. Vicky Guerrero and Dolph Ziggler versus AJ and Sheamus in the hour main event.
Yeah, and before the match, I said, it's going to end with the Sheamus via bro kick.
It did.
Sheamus got a bro kick. Yeah, he bro kicked Dolph. But AJ hit a motherfucking shining wizard.
That she did. Vicky Guerrero said,
CM Punk was probably banned from doing the shining wizard. Yeah, I haven't seen that for a while. He hits a dope one in that match with Aries we were talking about, though. Mm-hmm. You're an Aries guy. Let's see. Yeah, CM Punk has hit some shining wizards before.
The Paul Heyman guy? Yeah. Austin Aries guy.
But, I mean, AJ can wrestle.
It's crazy.
Yeah. And Shining Wizard is a dope finisher. Shout out to whoever taught me that one. I guess it was my boy Lance Storm.
Probably. That'd make logical sense.
Yep.
But staying true to form, like we said, Dolph did get a bro kick.
Yeah, and Dolph,
you can't break off. That's the storyline. Dolph gets bro kicked is like the top third storyline right now.
I mean, the thing you said during the match. Say it again when you speak about Dolph.
Oh yeah, the way I feel about Dolph, the reason we like him, and the reason he's great, is gonna end up being the reason he never gets to be great. Because we see it like, man, this guy makes everyone he works with look good. He sells for everybody. But Vince, he's not going to say that like, man, this guy pays his dues. He does what we tell him to. He gets, instead of saying, man, he's going to deserve something later on. No, Vince is going to say, man, this guy makes people look good. We should make him make everyone look good. He's going to have glorified jobber his whole career, is what I'm terribly scared of.
Yep.
Because, yeah, like we said, we can see it and be like, man, this guy's incredible. But like I said, Vince sees it as, should I give him a push or should I use him to make this huge guy look good that I really like?
As soon as he's Dirk Diggler in TNA, he's going to get his push.
Dirk Diggler. Him versus Austin Aries. Book it. Oh, man. And then we get a Heath Slater big net.
Yes. We get Heath Slater versus Doink the Clown.
And I had read the reports. I'm like, he didn't want to know, so I didn't tell him. He's like, no, I want to see it. And then Doink's music hit. We go.
And you go, it's supposed to be DDP.
And I said, and we're like, oh, and that made me even more mad because he actually likes DDP, so that got him more depressed. But then, self high five.
Don't say that because they get DDP out there and they don't even give him self high five. Smells like Teen Spirit knockoff.
Nope, it was just
generic rock.
DDP. DDP. And it said,
he didn't even do the self high. He didn't even go self high five.
He just sat there and said, yeah. But he came out wearing a DDP yoga shirt, hit the diamond cutter.
That was sick.
Yeah, Slater beat Doink the Clown. But that's awesome because I was like, if he loses to Doink the Clown, I would have went into Stephen A. Smith breakdown. I know he's Slater personally, love him like a brother, and I'm tired of him getting treated like a jobber. That's what I would have done. But he won, so that's fine.
Why is he Slater getting disrespected?
I know he's Slater like a brother.
He gets disrespected.
His kids are my kids' cousins. Like, he knows. So disrespectful.
I play softball with him on Wednesdays.
Exactly.
He is on my rec basketball league.
I would have freaked out if he would have lost to Doink. Like, I'm cool with him getting a diamond cut. It's freaking DDP, but Doink. So you guys are lucky you avoided that. And then we get both of our favorite matches tonight. We both paid attention to this through and through.
Oh, you got some water.
Big Show versus Kane in a no disqualification match where I literally did this, laid on the couch, said, my head kind of hurts. And he was shooting basketball over there on the little Tyke suit. But, needless to say, Big Show gets treated like he's the savior of the wrestling industry. So, of course, he won. Hit a choke slam on the chair, wins clean. That's all there was to it. So that definitely eliminates one of the 4 people in there. Now it's which of the 3 guys will win Money in the Bank. Because 4 guys is better than 8, especially when not very many of them are ladder match kind of people. But whatever. Then we move on to Teddy and Eve backstage. Eve is back.
And I'm back.
He's back. And Teddy and Eve are talking, and he gives her the, how he had the "Hi, my name is Teddy" for song. She had to wear one now because those days are over. And then after that, she runs into AJ.
Yep.
AJ's like, Eve, you'll do anything for attention. I'll show you how to really get attention. Walks off. Eve says,
and what did we think?
We said naked.
I said,
yeah. She'll be naked. And then, okay, I'll let you handle this one because if this push happens, this is going to be your push to talk about.
So, my boy Tyson Kidd, been on Tyson Kidd since the Hart Michaels.
Like, if they wouldn't, we don't know how to find it on our profile, but if you could find our first description we made of where we named our favorite wrestlers, I think Tyson Kidd's 3 on his list. And we made that way back in the day.
He's been in my fave 5.
Before half people knew who he was.
It's the only person who's going to put him on my fave 5 is if Rollins debuts. And he goes down to 6, and I call it fave 6.
Yeah.
But he's been in my fave 5, and I've been saying you got to push this guy, right? You got to take this guy who has all this talent and push him to the moon, right? So he starts off the match in the ring
against
Tensai, right? But we don't know who he's against. But you get music going, you're just he's in the ring, he's going to be jobbed out. Like Tyson Kidd's got a little bit of a roll recently. And he won one match, he's on a roll.
Yeah,
but
take what you can get in this economy.
Exactly.
Nazis, man.
In fact, well, he's been on a roll since last review when he hit that Hurricane Rana on the floor. Nice. What I'm saying? That was him dropping the hammer, and showing everybody he's for real. Anyway, Tyson Kidd versus Tensai. Tensai goes, tries to beat him up. Quick roll up.
Doesn't happen.
And then Tyson Kidd wins. Tyson Kidd wins on Raw. The push continues. Is this going to be something where
beat Tensai? Tensai beat Punk and Cena.
Okay, so circular logic here. He beat Tensai, who's beat CM Punk, who
beat Cena,
who's beat everybody besides The Rock. Ha! So we need Tyson Kidd versus The Rock.
Oh my gosh!
Sharpshooter battle.
Oh man,
he's
not gonna win that.
Well, relax. The Rock sharpshooter sucks.
That's what I'm saying. I said The Rock's not gonna win that.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I saw Tyson Kidd do the eyebrow.
Just say, hey, I got a challenge for SummerSlam.
If you smell what the kid.
He just talks crap. Oh, that'd be glorious. But yeah, and then Tensai attacks Sakamoto because it was Sakamoto's fault that he got rolled up by T-Kid.
Poor Sakamoto.
Poor guy.
He got called. He lost out on a future gimmick as a legit Japanese Karate Kid warrior.
Mm-hmm.
They have a Karate Kid gimmick.
1, 2, 3 Kid?
Since then, haven't they had one?
No. Not that I can.
1, 2, 3 Kid went over great. Sakamoto could have been great if he would have came through as the 1, 2, 3 style guy.
Yeah.
Him getting beat by Tensai, no.
I like what you said. It's this is more of a face reaction for Sakamoto than a heel reaction for Tensai.
Tensai beat up his manager. No one cared in the first place.
No, Sakamoto's never even said anything.
Yeah.
The best thing Sakamoto's ever done is
throw up the.
No, the best thing Sakamoto's ever done is on WWE YouTube page after John Laurinaitis lost. Him, Jinder Mahal, and Great Khali all just danced. It was the best video I've ever seen.
Good. Anyway, Tensai attacks him.
Mm-hmm. The next segment, one of the funnier segments, it's Jericho and Daniel Bryan backstage. He's shining up his jacket. Daniel Bryan comes in wearing his Yes jacket. He's like, "How come that stupid jacket, are you? I think it's embarrassing." He's like, "What is that, a maroon jacket? What are you talking about embarrassing?" And they just go back and forth. He's like,
Yes.
"Okay, you can shave your beard." Yeah, he's like, we need to work together. What do you say?" Yes.
Yes.
Just stop it.
Yes.
Don't do that anymore.
Yes.
Please stop.
Yes.
Never.
Yes.
Ever.
Yeah.
Again.
Yes.
Again.
Yes.
Again.
Yes.
Ever.
Yes.
Again.
Yes.
And then it all of a sudden cuts over to Punk and Cena like,
Probably
"Hey,
because they were probably on the floor laughing after that.
oh yeah." He's just like, "Hey,
They're the cool faces. They're like, hey,
I just want to work. Just follow my lead. I know what I'm doing now. I know, I've grown as a."
yeah. I couldn't have stuff in the past.
It was just so in the contrasting styles that I could not get over Jericho, Daniel Bryan. Oh my gosh, that was classic. And just their faces. Yes, no, yes, again.
And you could tell as soon as they cut it,
They were
Jericho
just
was
laughing.
probably like, yes.
Oh man. But then, of course, we can't let Tyson Kidd get too much credit because he gets interviewed afterwards, and then Tensai comes in, destroys him.
You know what? The thing is, people care about Tyson Kidd. They're going to be like more sympathetic to when Tyson Kidd whoops Tensai's ass.
Let's hope so.
The heel's got to go over now so that when Kidd goes, and it's Kidd and Tensai on the ladder. Only people and nobody in the building wants Tensai to win. When Tyson Kidd kicks him with a kick to the face, doing some crazy stuff, and Tensai falls, and Kidd grabs the briefcase and ceremoniously becomes the Money in the Bank winner. That's when all the heel stuff Tensai did goes down the drain.
Could happen. Could happen clearly.
1 out of 8 chance. Actually, 20% chance at this point.
Yeah, hey. No one gave Daniel Bryan a shot last year.
I did.
I know you picked him, but we didn't have videos back then, so they don't know that. We didn't make videos, but I do have it on the piece of paper. But yeah, and then we get to the main event, Jericho Bryan versus Cena Punk, the Flaming Jackets against the Cool Kids.
Yeah, cool kids on the block.
Cool Kids on the block against the Jacket Warriors. But the American Jackets, yeah.
How about the Leather Brigade?
The American Jackets. What is going on? Oh, I was like, Anyways, don't come over here, Dioji. This dog. Good.
Give some TV time.
Yeah, anyways. Dioji, come on, be on camera. But no, anyways, I don't know what I was saying. Oh, Cena and Jericho say this after a while. We're fighting on the ramp. We're fighting on the ramp.
Backstage.
And then, yeah, they leave. So then it's down to Punk and Bryan for like 5 minutes, maybe?
Yeah.
And they're going hammer. They're saying kicks, and punches, and flies, and neck breakers. Elbows. But then all of a sudden, let's light it up. And it was hilarious. She comes out, skips around the ring, and they like kind of look for like 1 second, they just go right back to fighting.
Yeah, they hear the song and it's like, oh, whatever. She's
just stepping around, and she just kind of starts slowing down. Like, why aren't you looking at me? And there's, she just stops, like, so she keeps looking under the ring and looking under the ring. Look, what's that? A table? Says, hey, table.
And they go for the diving crossbody on each other, and then double crossbody, and they're laying there.
Yeah, she starts setting a table up, and she climbs the turnbuckle. She's staring at the table. She gets up on the top rope.
Like a little kid on a diving board.
Yeah, and Daniel Bryan just stands by the table like, hey, I love it. It's not worth it. Like, it's going to kill her. It's not worth it. Don't. And then Punk climbs up on the turnbuckle like, hey, think about this. Let's not be stupid. And she kisses Sam Punk and says, ah, pushes, and they both go through the table. So Raw ends with AJ just saying, both of them through the table as she stands triumphantly over the WWE Championship contenders. Oh, it was awesome.
You gotta give them some props. Like,
yeah, at some point you just gotta not complain about stuff. Like, I thought it was hilarious.
At some point,
Yeah, at some point you just gotta realize this was hilarious and just take it for that. Because it's like, if you really think about what's going on, you're like,
Exactly.
But yeah, that's all for Raw. Look forward to I don't even want to spoil it for them. I just want them to we have a video series coming out.
Wait. What you gotta do first? You're gonna watch us do SmackDown tomorrow.
Oh,
On SmackDown tomorrow, we have a big announcement coming.
Yeah, we do.
One of the biggest.
One of the
And
top
it's
five.
not that I bought the wrestler at Big Lots for $3.
It's not that I'm out of water.
It's not
Well, I am out of water.
Well, man, I did buy this for $3.
Okay, but it's not. That's not the news. But watch us on.
It's good news.
Yeah, I won't. Yeah, we'll save the stuff for tomorrow. So just watch our SmackDown review tomorrow. Subscribe. Be number 6012345 through 700.
We appreciate you guys all the same.
We do. Well, not really. We like most of you more than other guys. Like the guy that made us the thing, we like more than most of you right now. 'Cause he's
I do like my brother more than other people too.
like
I don't like those Crazy Eights guys.
Crazy Eights. Did you block him?
No, I didn't block him.
Oh, hey Crazy Eight. But anyways, like this video. What are you doing here?
You gotta like it down there as well.
Well, I already said
You guys comment.
Comment.
Comment about all the crazy things that go on in your world.
Yep.
A lot of what's going on in wrestling. What we talked about. You one of those people who comments while you're watching the video?
So we get like 40 comments. Like, oh wait.
Yeah, it's like you fire off 6 in a row. Like every time we ask a rhetorical question, answer the rhetorical question.
Do it.
Because it's pretty cool.
But I'm not gonna let this get to like 26, 27 minutes. So we already said all our goodbyes. So goodbye again. We will see you tomorrow and the next day, and not the next day, but then not the next day either, and then not the next day or the next day, but then on Monday. Salute.